I got a tip from a former person on the Daily Free Press who works at another news outlet now, and she said you should check if the ComDean is in any of the files released by the Department of Justice, and of course I checked immediately, and there she was. Her name comes up around just under 200 times. All of the communications took place after he pleaded guilty to solicitation of a minor for prostitution.
The dean of Boston University's College of Communication, Mary D. Christina, back in 2014 and 2015 had corresponded via email with Jeffrey Epstein. Truman is the editor-in-chief of the Daily Free Press, and pretty much he's a very big go-getter attitude about really breaking those big major stories. So as soon as we found out about this, he was on it. I just happened to be around, and I was like, I'm gonna help. It's my first time really digging my nails into the fast-paced nature of hard news.
The person who gave me the tip, I said, works for another news organization, so there was an element of we need to get the story out quickly because they might be working on it.
I do this a lot in my writing where I think probably too much about what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna say. We aren't biased or out to get anyone. We're not specifically targeting certain groups of people. I was honestly a little stressed because I was worried that we would get sued, and Truman was just on the other couch saying Jack, we're not gonna get sued, as he typed away. I was talking to my dad about it because he's a lawyer, and when I said I was working on this, he was like, just call me to make sure it's fine.
Jack was on the phone with his dad. He told him that we should make sure that we checked each professor at BU to see whether they were in the files too, so that we weren't just singling out the ComDean. Ultimately, we decided to just run the ComDean story and then check other professors later. With a story like this, dealing with someone's reputation, we had multiple former managing editors and editors-in-chiefs look at this story, and we all edited it in a doc together, so there were many eyes on it to make sure we got it correct.
Once they had all looked at it and gave us the green light, it was published. Yeah. It's definitely interesting and new to me to see something that I produce, work that I produced, get so much attention. NBC 10 Boston, they did a story on it. WBUR did a story on it. It got a lot of attention on the Instagram.
We've never heard directly from the dean. We did get a statement from her relayed through the BU spokesperson, Colin Riley, who said that it was often her duty as editor-in-chief of the Scientific American to talk to people who expressed an interest in science, and that she didn't do background checks on those people. As a reporter, of course, I wish we could have spoken to her directly about it. I was disappointed that she didn't comment.
People will go up to me wow, this is insane, Jack. You did a great job doing this, but it's just I don't know. It doesn't necessarily feel wow, I did a great thing. It just feels like I clocked in, clocked out of my job, and I just did what I had to do.
Jack's great. He's a lot younger than me, but I'm glad I can help him, and he's really tenacious, talented, and dedicated to reporting stories accurately.
When people go up to you and say oh, great work, Jack, it just feels like I did what my obligations are as a campus editor.
I'm happy that there's more attention on the Free, and that we've really, I think, cemented our place as a place where BU students can get accurate information that in a lot of cases BU's administration doesn't want coming out, which is the purpose of journalism.
Obviously, it's not a bad feeling, having something that you did get attention.
I'm really happy that I think more BU students today than possibly ever before are looking to us to find that information. And I think the school should be proud of us for reporting on this, although they may not like it, but it is the truth and people do care about it, so I'm very proud about that.